You guys are gonna outpace me like crazy?
I don't think so.
I'm not, I'm so all in the same boat of not having ridden at all.
Okay, well, that's good. Shitty air to breathe.
All right, so I'm back in the town that I grew up, Keene, New Hampshire, and we're riding Drummer Hill. So this will kind of be a tour of the place I learned to ride a mountain bike. Now, one thing to notice is there is absolutely no snow on the ground right now. I drove from back home. We had about 4 inches, which is way less than we normally have at this time of the year, but our trails have been closed for a while, so if you do want to ride, you have to travel a little bit south. All right, this is a good point to stop and do a little introduction. We got Ian, who's obviously on my old bike, now his bike, and Brad, he was in the Arrowhead video. We were all out of shape because we haven't been riding all that much, so.
Downhill, not uphill.
Yeah, it's all about the downhill. I was gonna go up Butter.
Yeah, well, let's go to Butter then.
Butter. That's a good team.
Ah. Whew. That's a nice line. That's a great addition. If you look in the woods, sometimes you'll notice trees like this that have like this hole. This is called stilted, and it's actually when a tree grows on of a fallen tree. So there used to be a tree here, maybe it fell that way, but uprooted, and then this tree kind of sprouted out of the stump, and as the stump decays, well, you can start to see through it. There's a lot of cool things you can learn when you watch the right videos on YouTube.
That was good. That was a good line, man. Run pretty good. I think riding on conditions like this, other than it being a little chilly, the trails ride so good. It's so hard.
It's so fast.
Yeah, it's almost like riding dirt jumps.
Have you hit it? You have it. Let's go take a look at it.
Dude.
So this stump up here, Brad and I had always talked about like cutting it and turning it into a bit of a boner log. I think it's still one of my favorite kind of features out here, just 'cause it's just natural but janky and fun. Like, it doesn't look that bad on camera, but coming up to it, it's a little bit intimidating.
But you're not even like, you're one bike length, a little more than a bike length from it, and you're still like in the radius of the turn.
We'll just start right here. I should probably shift into a better gear. There we go. That might be better. Whew. I love that one. You don't have to pedal at all. If anything, you want less speed.
I don't know. I'm gonna roll into it.
Just gonna roll into it. That's beautiful.
You landed like 2 feet past the knuckles, so you were...
I know for a fact I went much farther than you, and I was worried about that because these trees are so close. You did it way better, but I hung up on a pole jam once with a back peg, and you go like that.
Straight to face.
I got out of it pretty good, but it's like, that's a big pole jam. And this is a big bike. You made that?
I made it, I've never hit it. So like, I'm still like, that's on my like, you know.
That's a genius move right there.
Tick list, but.
It is amazing how big of a difference the terrain is from where I am in Vermont and here. I feel like it shouldn't be that much different. It's just so much sandier and rockier that I take it for Granted, when I go back to Vermont and we have like 0 rocks. Hold on, let's come down there.
It's coming out of the sidewall, so, but it's like,
Oh yeah.
already like smushed. So, you guys have fun. I'll see you when you're back at the
I
house.
don't want to give you one of those for this.
So Brad had a flat and had to bail out. I see you two are stubborn and take the old way.
Yeah.
So right here, this used to be a section of, well, in the spring, this would be the first section to thaw out. And you can barely see it, but there's a little bit of a berm right there. We used to like jump into that and jump out. Got a pretty cool setup, but they come through and redo the roads from time to time out here. And they brush hog all the brush. And so evidently the trail is no more. Oh man, that would be sketchy if you come flying into this. Just remember, slow down before you get here. I'll follow you, man.
Okay.
You actually know it better than I do now.
Yeah, it's a little different.
Oh, oh, that is sketchy.
Way too far out.
All right, so I'm before the ice. Before they,
Ice up there.
yeah, that was sketchy.
Yeah, but that was good.
Let's go to the top. We'll do one from Clevis.
Clevis. Do you have?
Yeah, I definitely struggle with my channel sometimes about motivating myself to do certain things.
Are you still on your schedule you kind of unintentionally created? You
Yeah.
kind of discussed it. You're like, I don't have a video to put up next week and it's Thursday.
Yeah, I've been doing pretty good. Yeah, and like that's what was happening with my building videos is like a video or a project. I was like, okay, building will take a week, the editing will take a week, that'll be fine. It would turn into like 4 weeks of building, and then I'd have like so much footage that I was just so overwhelmed I didn't know how to tell the story. That's why I've kind of gone back to doing the writing stuff where it's like the start of the ride is the beginning of the video, the end of the ride is the end of the video. It's like an easy thing for my brain to process, and I can repeat that. All right, shall we ride?
You're gonna go first.
I'm gonna go first. All right.
Have fun.
Whew.
On that trail a long time.
Me neither. The lines on the trail have changed quite a bit. This is one of those trails where it's like hard to keep your speed. Heads up, tree.
Where's the drop? Is that worth something?
If you haven't seen it, yeah, we'll go check it out.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it's a pretty good drop.
Oh, wow.
I'm trying to think when the last time I would have hit this drop was. Because I was still in high school. So that must have been like 2008. It's a big drop with not much landing.
Wicked well built.
All right, that's how it goes. Just as good as it used to hit. I'm curious when the last person to hit this was.
Huh.
I don't crash on my bike, I crash on my feet. Just get yourself up to a roll. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually really smooth.
All right, so I just picked up my bike and I realized I didn't pick up my bike.
What if you just do a trail on it?
I think our weight differences would throw me off too much.
Are we doing jump?
Let's do double drop.
Right, it's up here to the right.
All right, so this is a double drop. I like this trail. But they've been doing some work out here. By they, I mean Doug. Phew. Woohoo! That thing's bucky. I'm glad I was a little far behind you.
Yeah, I almost lost it. So that's where we land.
I would say halfway, but I think I do land right there.
Yeah. Oh, perfect. He called me out on it. He goes, "You don't land down there." And I'm like, "I've never jumped it. That's where I'm gonna land."
So, a line that I like off this, I guess it's kind of where you built the landing, but it's jump sideways onto this rock. Yeah.
Sicker. That might be icy.
Yeah. You want me to lead? I don't know this part anymore, but I'm.
Do it. Yeah. Have fun.
You know what? I don't know if I've hit this on a trail bike. Woo. Oh shit, ice, ice, ice!
You gotta do it?
Oh yeah. Phew. There's a bunch of trails over here that this stuff's a little bit steeper, but I know my buddy Doug, who was our orthodontist, but he does a lot of the trail steward stuff around here, and he's been doing a lot of work out on Jump Trail. I'm really excited to check it out because he apparently revamped a trail section that I built that it's been closed for like the past 8 years. I'm gonna go at like I'm not trying to work too hard kind of pace, but like I'm not gonna go like slow pace.
Yeah, but I think you'd be better on film.
Definitely starting to lose some light here. So this is the first trail I ever rode a mountain bike on. Phew. Oh my God. This trail has changed shape a lot of times too. It's a lot wider than it used to be. The crazy thing is, like, we used to ride downhill bikes on this trail. And it's not a downhill bike kind of trail.
had a log come up and hit me in my shin.
I got bucked crazy off something.
Same.
Does anyone hit that right-hand berm up there?
Every time I come out here I do, but
Okay.
I've only ridden this one trail off switch.
That was my doing, and I've hated it since. I'm not proud of it. I built this berm. I might have had help, but if I'm gonna be honest, it's kind of like a flow killer. I also had a hand in this line right here. Though this I don't think was here. So that section I had a big hand in, but it looks a lot different now because people have touched it up and made it way better. Whew. One good thing about growing up riding these trails, amongst other things, is you really learn how to maintain speed, and whoa, this section's totally new. Woo! That's awesome. That is awesome. Wow. That's a great little addition. Yeah, all these rocks and roots, like, really stunt your speed. Oh my God.
I saw your back end whip out right there.
Oh my God.
I thought you were being like one of those swoopy things.
No.
Look.
Is that me?
Yeah, you need redemption on that one.
I guess before the video is ended, should mention that, as you'll notice, I'm on my sensor today. So this bike has 130 mils of travel in the back and 140 in the front. It's a lot better for trail systems where you're not always going down really fast. All right, let's redeem myself on this. Whew. All right, there we go. Phew. Alright, so that's where we're gonna leave off this video. It's kind of fun taking a trip down memory.
Memory.
My mouth is very cold right now.
Cold, man.
Trip down memory lane. There we go. And yeah, as always, my name is Phil Metz. Thanks for playing bikes with me today. I will see you guys next time. Peace.